Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Let's hop back in. So I did some research. The blank page, or mysterious page, seems to randomly activate some effects of either the Polaroid, the negative, the missing poster, which we can unlock, but really doesn't do anything. What you were supposed to do is, and this was supposed to be everybody playing Rebirth as the game came out. They were supposed to get the missing page on random runs and then sacrifice themselves in the sacrifice room to get one of many puzzle pieces. I don't think it is even like 9 or anything. I think it's probably much closer to something like 100 or more. That then you were supposed to take screenshots of those puzzle pieces, I guess, and then collaborate in a meta game of putting it together to figure out what needs to happen to unlock the lost. Of course, that didn't happen. People just data mined it, and nobody was happy about that. And so now we know for Rebirth what it is to unlock the lost, but it's not really worth the effort because Afterbirth DLC just makes it way easier to just simply use the missing page in the exact same way, sacrifice yourself and die in the sacrifice room, and then you immediately unlock him as a character. The symbols in the top left are called completion marks, apparently, and so there are no more at all. There is an achievement for being Mega Satan, and there are item unlocks for beating each character to the level of Mom's Heart on hard. Beyond that, you kind of need the DLC, Afterbirth, Afterbirth Plus, and Repentance to play further. You can play further, but there's no reason to play further on hard because it won't unlock anything, and honestly, it just unlocks blue babies. Not blue babies, little co-op babies, which apparently the Afterbirth DLC changes the co-op from a 2-player split screen, shared screen co-op to up to a 4-player shared screen co-op. But then Repentance completely gets rid of the baby co-op concept and just gives the second player a different character to play as, an actual Isaac-like character. So yeah, I think we probably aren't going to get Godhead because we're probably not going to bother to unlock the Lost. So that leaves us with just trying to get all the completion marks on normal, or to the heart on hard, and that could be our one last run. Otherwise, we are, for the most part, done. Like, there's this 16 in 16 is beating Mega Satan, so we want to do that, obviously. And we would like to see more of these items unlocked and collected, but that may just be a random chance of roll of the die. So what I want to do is we're going to go with Isaac, starting with the D6, and we are going to the lamb to get Mom's knife. That's our goal. That potentially then lets us cheat maybe a little bit more, even if we tried, for instance, to look for like just runs. You could just hit the reset button or find random seeds. A lot of things can't be unlocked, and you can't put coins in the donation machine if you play a seed, so you don't want to play a seed, but you could definitely hit the R key and just reset over and over again until you had a Mom's knife on the first floor, which I assume can happen. Well, I guess I could have re-rolled that. I probably should have thought about that one. This is a weird item to take. Sure, we took it once, or just to take it once, but in reality, Gnarled Leaf is too slow of an item to justify. Like, you have to start thinking about the lamb or something way at the end of the game to say, would this item possibly help you beat a character? Could you use this with an attack fly against Mega Satan? And would it even be worth the investment of carrying around an item like Gnarled Leaf for an entire run to get all the way to Mega Satan? Yeah, I guess I don't think we get a completion mark for beating Mega Satan. That's something that's added in the DLC later, which really makes it questionable whether you should bother to try to do anything that doesn't have a completion mark if you've done the research and found that later on in the DLC expansions you do get a completion mark for that. It definitely creates this weird situation where if you're just going to play Binding of Isaac Rebirth, if somebody gifted you that game or you've just had your fill and you're satisfied, there's totally something closer to an 80% completion amount that you should shoot for, not a 100% completion amount. It's just not really worth your time. And then maybe 4 or 5 years later you get the Afterbirth DLC and play that for a while, and maybe 4 or 5 years later you get slightly disappointed by the Afterbirth Plus DLC, which is the one I think people didn't really like. Here we're gonna potentially die. We're looking for deaths and we're looking for coins in the donation machine still. So, but even that, if you were to get the DLC, you could still play on that route just fine. Nothing stops you from stop playing Rebirth at 600 coins where I am in the donation machine, and then putting in the remaining 300 coins plus into it in a later point. That is one item that or one unlock you can get just by putting the time into it. So there is a better argument to max out your donation machine early on Rebirth. I looked at what the hard mode does, and particularly in Rebirth, it kind of doesn't do anything. Capricorn is the one to take there more than anything else. I need to learn what those symbols look like, and I would know if I paid any attention to horoscopes or alchemy symbols. And see, when you fight something like this gives you 2 stats up. So poison touch. Oh, I didn't realize that was poison touch. Seems like sometimes the color changes on what the things are. I was expecting that to be shot speed up and range up or something like that. Just two actual stats going up. And funnily, the stats are not worth it. Bomb for golden key, because of the fact that you 2 of spades. Yeah, because nearly every item you pick up has a better return or something different that it's offering you. Like, just a base stat increase is just kind of a dull response. Okay, well, we went into the shop. Is there any reason to have gone into the shop? And then is it spades that would give us bombs? Nope, it would just double our keys. Spades are keys. Clubs are bombs. No reason why why it works that way. They just picked one, I assume. If anything, you'd have to make like a mental mnemonic, like spades are the keys to the buried treasure, clubs are often bombed, mob clubs are often bombed, or gangster clubs are often bombed. You could make some kind of mnemonic there, and that probably would help a little bit. This is taking forever. Right. Matchbook evil up and 3 bombs. That is a better roll. Super secret room. Bombs are key. Amnesia. Full health. Alright. So more than likely the secret room would be to the right, to the left. Could be to the right. Or just, I suppose, looking for coins. Maybe there just isn't a secret room. Maybe we're thinking about this completely wrong. We probably are. Maybe secret rooms only exist if certain criteria are met, and thus we should only look for a secret room if we can see the criteria being met. Maybe secret rooms never appear on the first floor because there's just not enough floors. Maybe they do appear on hard mode on the first floor because you get more rooms in hard mode per floor. It also seems like in hard mode it reduces the chances of getting good payouts or easy payouts from coin beggars, I think, is what gets changed. And the blood banks give you only 1 coin at all on hard mode, making specifically the blood donation machines useless. There's a 5% chance, it seems, according to the website I looked at, that in normal, an enemy would be a champion enemy, where that goes up to 20% in hard mode. And rooms have kind of a numerical level of challenge, and in hard mode, level 1 challenge rooms just do not spawn at all. I don't know if that means, though, that everything is scaled up, or if it just means they've eliminated level 1 rooms. I'll come back for that. Maybe we'll get a thing. This would be a room where the tower might actually make sense. Of course, this would be a room where the tower might also make sense, so... There goes my black heart. There's no reason not to go ahead and take the fight now. We'll come back and clear the rest of the floor later. Hmm. Technically, we've beaten the boss, but we still have to clear the floor of the spawn. Okay. Let's go into the deal with the devil. Ooh, I don't believe we've ever had this, so I think we kind of have to take this. Reusable evil. Guppy's head. Flies. Reroll both of those. Missing page 2. And dark matter fear shot. Let's leave that one on the floor. And for a second floor we now have some better damage. Looking for bombs. And we touch Guppy's head, so we are on the path to Guppy. We still would want angel rooms if we're gonna try and fight Mega Satan. And we'll just have to wait and see if that works out, I guess. This is an awkward room. I get the idea. There's supposed to be a lot of bombs that you could accidentally blow up, and frankly, it looks like you could almost put a bomb here and blow up a incredibly large amount of this. So let's see if this works. No, not really. It missed this one. It missed this one. Like, that's no good. I guess if I had the bigger explosions, maybe then it would have worked. Let's go down here. Go in here. Was not expecting to get that. I kind of need a battery at this point. Well, yes, you take this. Go this way. Re-roll this. Now that's great. I feel like the fortune teller told us that the secret room was here, which means we can, if we can blow our way into the sacrifice room, it'd be great. Of course, the risk here would be to instead blow this up and hope to get a bomb back. Either one is a risk. Yeah. You may get nothing in this room other than coins. But even if you did get coins, I guess probably would be enough coins. Yeah, you take this and then you blow up this. Remember, we're on the second floor. We're on like cellars 2. Not a good return there, but whatever. So then we leave that. And then we take this one, tears and shot speed up. Which, yeah. That worked out incredibly well. So, do we go into that room and take on a challenge to start with? I don't think so. I think what we want to do is probably just wait on it and see if we can get some blue heart souls, some soul hearts. That way we can refill our dark heart and protect it first. Yeah, what this kind of highlights is that ideally in a run you would want your 3 or 4 dark hearts at the beginning, and then work your way to a higher number of soul hearts after it. I mean, ideally you would want all dark hearts. That would work the best, of course, but odds of that happening are probably very low. Although it did seem like that book item, had I not been holding the D6, would have been one to consider playing with. Yeah, now that Isaac has the D6, it kind of ruins the chances of Isaac ever playing with a lot of the other items. And I definitely prematurely and just kind of luck-based, luckily created us a win scenario there. Do we reroll here and then still not be able to afford anything? I think no. We're just gonna go through a couple of rooms anyways. I have no idea what blue is. I've never seen a blue before. Blue releases flies. Alright, reroll that. Toxic splash damage. And that doesn't hurt me. Nope. That was a tiny little chest. Alright. And in here, is this anti-grav tears? No, I bet this is urine tears. Number 1, tears up. Okay. I think we're fine to take on the challenge room then. We could use a range increase, definitely. And we could definitely use damage up. But we are getting there. Fear shots, toxic splash, urine shots. So I can bomb a path there to get to that chest. Ignore that key. Definitely is worth taking a bomb. Is it worth taking a key? I think it is. Right, so we put a bomb here. We're gonna trade a bomb and a key and get a bomb back. So that was a bad trade. Go down this way, and I guess we now gamble. That didn't pay out, so we'll blow it up. Super secret room there? No. Alright. Yep. Then we move on. If this creates a scenario where we gotta deal with the devil again, we wouldn't want to take it, so we'll skip that. I don't think you increase your odds of a deal with the angel if you skip the deal with the devil quicker, say, and leave the room or leave the floor quicker. That'd be weird. Alright. So do I want a bunch of pills? Which are pretty good. Or do I want to reroll for something else? Well, we only have 2 cents, so it doesn't matter. We can't reroll for anything else. Got full health, heals up, and hematosis. We'll just take pills just for the fun of it. I doubt taking multiple full healths really does anything, or that there is any requirement to take a certain number of pills to unlock anything more. We've already unlocked the thing that would have been locked behind taking a bunch of pills, I'm sure. We didn't shoot the rainbow poop. And then we got another floor with rainbow poop. Does that mean anything? The toxic splash damage doesn't seem like it's really doing a lot of damage. Seems to be barely affecting people. They have to basically walk directly on top of a really, really small point. That was not a safe run. Come on, hit this little poop. Get out of the way. Use the safety of the gap. Yeah, will this guy attack? Oh, these guys are gonna kind of suck. Have to kind of wait, I guess. And they're gonna get several hits in at this rate. Or I'm gonna accidentally stand on a spike. Oh, this is terrible. I just love to see these guys somehow removed from the monster pool. Like, I wouldn't really feel the need to cheat and remove anything else. But getting those guys gone would be very, very nice. And I don't really feel like there's a strategy around them. Maybe it's just don't stay in one place and actually spin around them or something. Maybe there is some reaction to alright, let's get some more bombs and then use the tier clubs. If you just strafe and circle, go in circles around them, maybe that confuses them. Like, it'd be kind of cool if it was exactly what happens and you just go in circles and make them dizzy. I've seen that on Zelda style games, and or Mario style games. I guess this Mario 64 is what I'm thinking about, where you have the eyes, you run around in circles and make them dizzy. Honestly, getting rid of the laser beam eyes that way also would be nice, but almost always when there are laser beam eyes on the floor, there's never an opportunity that you could do a full circle around them. I guess that's more room for an Isaac 2, if a Binding of Isaac 2 ever was made, where they could have a higher level of the eyes, or a different kind of eye that you run around in the circles. Key. No pedestal item there, right? Yeah, we're still looking for something we might be able to use the D6 with, because the D6 is actually a pretty worthless item unless you have other items, which you tend to have other items. But if you were boss rushing, if you were just for some reason not getting a lot of pedestal items because I don't know, you're taking a lot of damage, then yep, it loses its value. Okay. Double charge. You don't have enough coins to justify rolling in here. We could buy a bomb, though. If we get one more coin, we can buy a bomb, and then we can do the 2 of clubs to double the bombs. Otherwise, we need to go in here. Almond milk or soy milk, either one, not worth doing. We'll re-roll, and we'll take the mulligan. Probably did that a little prematurely, but yeah, I doubt we will have enough rooms to refill, or we'll get a battery. Yeah, there's one more room to check, I guess, and then we double our bombs. If we can get a coin, that'd be great. And then we potentially waste our bombs looking for secret rooms. I guess this is an example of a room that you just keep on your toes and move immediately. I have 3 coins. I dropped coins somehow. Okay. The secret room couldn't be here. It could be over there. If it is, I kind of don't even care. Let's just go ahead and pop this, take this. Secret room can't be here or there, which means super secret room is here. So we start with that. That just gives us a couple troll bombs. And then we are now just looking for the secret room for coins, I guess, which could be down here. Yeah, it's either to the far one room to the right, and then to the right of that, or it's down this way. damage. Okay. Then that means gambling, I guess. And then blowing this up, I guess. Explosive diarrhea. 10 cents, nice. Got a little lucky there. So now at 10 cents, you buy a bomb and a soul heart, and you move on. Or you take on the dark one. Is there any way to speed this whole process up? Just gotta get really good at, I guess, avoiding his attack. Maybe if you stay a little close to him, he'll try his other attacks instead of the bouncing. Alright, Catacombs 2. Think we skipped to deal with the devil? There's kind of a hard argument to not do that. I should have blown this up earlier. Yeah. Yeah, we're skipping that deal with the devil, whether we meant to or not. It might have been smarter to go in there and look. So you think you just on these guys, and I definitely should have thought about what is the attack pattern for each of these characters a long time ago, and I've been more just playing by the seat of my pants. It's a toxic splash damage. Seems to not hurt them, but fear does seem to affect them if they're on their face. Which even that helps, because it kind of slows them down and tends to make them go the other direction because they're afraid, and then that way you can shoot at them. These are clearly a style of enemy designed to be weak against fear. Ideally, we would want to find the item room quickly, since we're about to get a charge on our D6. Yep, that last floor, not as nice as the first floor as far as items, but yeah, they can't all be winners. So yeah, we re-roll this, we take Death's Touch, penetrative shots and damage up. That I think will work very well. Range up would be just the thing we would like to see improved more. Yeah. Otherwise we're gonna have a run where we're gonna have to focus heavily on getting really, really close. Spin the bomb at this point? I don't think so. This is depths 1, so we could go and look for an angel room now before we take any damage, if we haven't taken damage already. And then we'll clear the rest of the field. It would almost be nicer if you got deals with the devil, deals with the angel based on time alone. Or if there was a secondary reward. Alright, well, range up we needed. Yeah, that helped a decent amount. And then Krampus' head we kind of don't want. So ideally we get a lump of coal. Since we have no trinket, we'll take this also. Lump of coal may just change the color and do nothing else. Yeah. With that increased range, though, that certainly helps. It would have been a tough decision, certainly, to leave Head of Krampus behind, but I think it's the right decision. And if we take the D6 to the dark place, I have to ask the question about, could I possibly touch red chests, get pedestal items in the dark place, and then have that connect and re-roll into Dad's key? Can I re-roll a cursed item, a deal with the devil item, into a regular pedestal item? Or is it stuck in the deal with the devil options? I think it's stuck with the deal with the devil options, which is why it is smarter, on average, to go with the chest and get gold chests and regular pedestal items if you're trying to fight Mega Satan. That being said, if you beat Mega Satan once on normal, there really isn't any reason I can think of to ever fight him again. Like, you might as well play on hard at that point. Once you get that completion mark done, it really is just showing off, I would say, more than anything. Alright, let's not pop the bombs or key yet, but we probably will do it now. Yeah. Could have left that key on the ground. What is... Oh, the poop has not been all the way shot. I was like, what's blocking me? Okay. So item martyr to give us more items when we take damage, or reroll. Let's reroll the map. Let's bomb once here and take that much to do that. Reroll again. Darn it. Well, that didn't work well. Alright, so you take this, then you take this, and you leave. Is there anything else to try and look for as far as secret rooms? Secret room couldn't be here, and couldn't be down there. Secret room could be here. Could be here. Blowing up this. It's worth a shot. It gives us 14 cents. We have enough bombs to shoot that also. Alright, so then in this room, we wouldn't be able to get that unless we could fly. And then all indication is that the super secret room would be here. Wow. Then I guess I'm here. Seriously? Alright, well then we have no idea. And there's no reason to keep looking. And we've got soul hearts way on the other side of the map, but man, I'm just gonna leave it. It's not worth walking all the way across the map one more time. I don't even know how I have half heart damage. Dead bird or reroll. That's not a good item, so let's go for a reroll. 1 half heart. What is this? Steps 2? Sure, take it. Doesn't matter if we take red heart damage, we're not gonna get a deal with the devil anyways. Yep. Okay. Book of Secrets gives us what to fly. Bible gives us temporary flight. We'll have to think about that. Maybe we come in here and re-roll these two. Yeah, that might make a lot of sense. Instead, yeah, that would let us experiment. 2 keys for 6 bombs is a good deal, but we need to save our keys for the moment. Get a couple more. There we go. If we could re-roll the 2 books, and it just gives us book regular pedestal items to replace the books with. That is great. If we re-roll it and it just gives us books, well then not so good. But not terrible either, because we still would have a chance of something there. So I have a battery now, so we can play with that. Let's go ahead and knock that out of the way. Should, I guess, just since we already know that it's here, take a look. Let's see what that was. Yeah. 1, 2, 7. Let's go ahead and hit this also. The odds of this guy actually paying out is, I think, ridiculous. Hello. Alright. So then you have reusable soul protection. And heck, let's do the Anarchy Cookbook. Now, for my own entertainment's sake, like the right move here would be to obviously take this battery and re-roll Dead Bird into something better. But for my own entertainment's sake, we have now touched 4 books. Let's touch 2 more. Yeah, if there was any kind of bookworm achievement or anything, it almost certainly should have unlocked by now. We can go in here. We can get a whole bunch of coins. Let's see. Let me ask this question. If I put a bomb here, we get into that. And then I try my very darndest to put a bomb between these two. Yeah, I miss them. Both. Yeah, there is no argument against this. Take the mark and damage up. Yeah. Still not a like guaranteed room clear or anything. The rocks can get in the way of your shots. And other things can happen. Let's see, a baby. Steam sale. Okay, I think what we do is we're gonna re-roll Steam sale. Because I think that is a generic item, which means we won't be able to really take this. So we'll take him and he'll do little spectral tears that won't really do anything, but whatever. And that means we'll take this. How do I keep having half a soul heart of damage? Must just be taking damage somewhere and not realizing it. Yep. I could blow up those and get a soul heart that way. We are one room short. Darn it. Well, is there anything I could do? Took that. Unless this guy gave us battery. We'll trade the red patch. You know what? We can do this. We'll go fight Mom's Foot. We'll pick up the Polaroid. Then we'll full card out of the area to go re-roll the Steam sale. If that wouldn't have worked, we could have also I guess tried to just take the Steam sale. We already found a super secret room and secret room, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright. And we're going to Shoal, so we need to take the negative. Took one hard damage. Just be careful here. Take this. Fate chosen. Take a red heart. Pull out of the room. I guess we blew up the beggar guy, which is fine. We don't really have enough bombs to justify looking to blow other things up. There we go. PhD, better pills. Gears up. Then that does bring about an interesting question as to, are there other pills on the floor? Yes, there are. So this was bad gas. Now it's just bad gas still. Which I guess technically they consider bad gas to be a good pill. There was no shop on this floor. So nothing more to be done. What's our range? We could still use a range up. We could still use, I guess, maybe some shot speed up or just damage up. Either one of those would still be useful. We have yet to get to a point like you can get in Repentance where you start to hit a damage cap or just really have no way to improve yourself any further. Right, 2 chest items would require 2 keys, so we'll know about that. Interesting, just empty room. I would assume that would be a room with a difficulty of 0. Or maybe that is a room with a difficulty of 1. Like, could you even hurt yourself in this room? Short of bombing yourself, I don't think you can. Guess we're looking for bombs and we're looking for challenge charges. The more soul hearts I guess we can leave on the ground, the better. That means that'll tell us that we can potentially recover. There, bomb for a bomb is fine. Need pedestal items, though. Needed to have run this way. We could get pills, but I'm not imagining pills do much. Joker card, we'll hold on to that. Key, go ahead and take that. Well, 1 key for this, or just bomb this. Either way, not really worth it. It's nice when you can clear out one of these separating characters and not struggle to avoid taking damage. That golden key, that gets us through any rooms. If there was a super secret room, it would have to be basically here. I have to look. Secret room can't be to the left or right of this. Secret room could be to the right of that. But nope, can't be there. Secret room could be downward or to the right here. But no, it can't be to the left, can it? Secret room was blocked on both of these, so super secret room might be here. But there's kind of just too many places. Secret room can't be up there. Secret room can't be to the left or the right of this. Could it be here? Just basically where we started. Alright. Battery charge. but no pedestal item. So unless there was a pedestal item in here, I still need one more key. Yeah, well, A, I still need one more key, and B, one of those would have to be a pedestal item, which... What is this? Utero 1. Then another key. And yeah, odds are just too high as far as where the secret room would be. Let's go and fight the boss, which is probably a double trouble boss. And just focus on one guy. Not flying. So we will pretty much have to run back. It's funny, they felt kind of like they shared some damage there. Right, we have a question mark here, which means probably we have a question mark here. Right, we have just bad gas here. Oops. We have I can see forever. We can take that now. Not that it's gonna help. We have the Curse of the Blind. We might as well just take what is there. HP breakfast up. Like, one way or the other, we weren't going to know. Can't hold double charges. Tammy's head does let us reroll this. And now we have the juicy sack. So that didn't work out as bad as it could have. And, you know, we might get another pedestal item. So you take that charge. I don't think there's a reason to blow up, guys. We're at full health. Got the Joker card. Yeah. And are we just looking for a super secret room, I guess? Yes, we are. Yeah, walk around all these rooms to hear the sound effect play. This, since we've taken I Can See Forever pill, will tell us where we should look for super secret rooms in a floor level like this. Yeah, it was way over here. And it gave us nothing of value, but... Yeah. I don't know what rule that would have been to follow. Or how you would have determined that that was the place. We're just slowly growing, so my damage might be a little bit higher. Three more floors, and we're fairly well situated. The things could go wrong, though. It's totally possible. Things could still go pretty bad. Damage could be higher. Shot speed could be higher. Range could be higher. We could have something like Loki's horns that would shoot in 4 different directions a lot more. Or, you know, any number of other modifiers. And the synergies you see in Rebirth are kind of more of a drop in the bucket compared to the synergies you see in Repentance. I would almost need a pedestal item, which you could gamble for $1 and then gamble for the fortune teller thing. That's about all we can do. Or money equals damage. But penny is not worth taking. Leaving souls on the floors. Again, smart move. Batteries on the floor. Smart move. Right, that one's half gone. Then it's just these little guys left. Shoot the whoop we don't want. Homing bombs we probably don't want either. Let's not take the battery now. Let's leave that for later. And let's see if we can just get enough charges. Suppose it is possible that I have not made it all the way through the womb without taking any damage. And that there might be an achievement for doing that. But I've been kind of everywhere else without taking damage. So, yeah, there's 513 achievements because of all the DLC still. But that doesn't inherently mean I could unlock it just playing Rebirth. I may very well at somewhere close to 100 and oh, how much would that be? Reroll that. I think that's a damage up. Let's just run around and try to get another charge. Yeah. We are at like 116 achievements, which makes me wonder if there aren't exactly 178 achievements, which would be the exact same number of secrets. If that is the case, then that tells you that there's way more secrets added through Afterbirth, Afterbirth Plus, and Repentance. Darn it. But it also tells you that there's less of a focus, that there's not that many more that I could probably actually unlock. Okay. Can we bomb our way into the challenge room? Or would it make more sense that the secret room is here? Would make more sense that the secret room is here. Troll bombs and red flames. Take those 2 coins. There's we can't get into the challenge room. Now we have to think about the gambling. If this gave us a battery, that'd be cool. If this just gave us $1, I'm not sure I would even have enough charge for it to work. Do we have a soul heart on the ground? Yes, we do. This is Utero 2, so You're not gonna get a deal with the devil anyways. Okay, that puts us in a weird question. Full heart damage. So... Amethyst. Full health. Another full health. And we've never had this item before. Revenge from Beyond. Okay. Alright, so then you, I believe, start with a health up. And then you do one here. And then take half a heart. And do one here. And then you do Amethyst. And then I guess you do another health up at this point. And then you do one here. Take a half heart here. Here. We can hear a sound, something is triggering every time. Take that nice shiny dime. Okay. And then we hit this. And then we pop this. And then we do, I guess, this. For some more coins. We put this here. We'll stick with this, we'll pop the full health, we'll take this. We've now got an item to try and re-roll. Can we get a battery? Yes, I think we can. So we'll take that. And re-roll that. We're gonna get another battery. I think no, so we'll take that. It's probably not a super helpful item. Take E. coli, which, again, probably not the best item. Seems like we just have 3 or 4 items now that will deal damage to you if you touch somebody. Ooh, I guess I could have re-rolled one more time. Didn't see the battery here. It's not marked on the map. Interesting. Let's go see what this room offers. Nothing. So we take that. And then super secret room would have to be here. Okay. Generally would like to take this and have poison shots. I don't know what Eve's foot does, however. Yeah, we'll just play with it. I think we may have skipped an entire phase just because we did so much damage. There you go. Deal with the devil does that. Where are we going? We're going down to the yeah, we have the negative, right? Yeah, it doesn't tell us. Yep. Pick this up. We are going down to the lamb. Not up to Isaac. And then it becomes a question of which is scarier and which is more efficient. Do we go through this floor to get to Satan, basically having nothing happen? Or do we pop the Joker now and just start the devil fight perfectly safe? I think you pop the Joker now. Interesting. Was not expecting that. I also could have re-rolled that, come to think of it, which would have made way more sense. Okay. Interesting to get a deal with the devil in Shoal. Yeah, and you're not gonna get like a dice room or a room 6, I don't think. I don't think that happens in Shoal or the Dark Place or the Chest or the Cathedral. You would be a little too late game at that point to be offered things. I almost took some damage there. And then I did take some damage there. 2 spades. Spades are keys. So we'll try and double our keys next time before we use any keys. Obviously that did not play the way I would have liked it to. Now I'm short 1 soul heart. I would have preferred to just have moved on to Satan and fought him and skip this. And I guess if the Emperor card was in my hand instead of the Joker card, that's exactly what would have happened. Alright, we're now back. It might be worth it to try to get a different card. I could see a death card or something like that that would bump our... It's not like we've got a lot to do with bombs, so... Yeah, blowing up that skull. It's not the worst idea. And it is so easy to get hit by that when really it shouldn't be that easy. I should be able to recognize that he's about to fire. There you go, we'll go ahead and blow up this one too. Maybe we'll get a, yeah, strength. So I'll double my keys now. 6. It doesn't matter, they're all red chests in the Dark Place. They're not key chests. So yeah, I would have to somehow run into a key beggar or something. death card. We'll take the death card to another room. We could get a pedestal item, that would be nice, because you're not going to get one in the fight with Satan. They're now out of bombs. Yeah, that was a nice and easy fight. Be nice if we could find a donation machine. I don't know if there's any way that would happen. These ghosts still pretty awful. Kind of bullet spongy, hard to target, invisible, and wasting a bunch of time. See, if I put a bomb here, got me a couple spiders. If I blew up any of these blue flames, I couldn't get the item from them anyways. Put a bomb here, and I can try and put a bomb here and see if that maybe would blow up the skull. It didn't. Just an awful... Ooh. I don't know where to fire. Awful room. That just wrecked me. Right, we've got no more rooms to look for, no more bombs, and no more soul hearts to potentially pick up. That is definitely a room that makes an argument to just leave. Blow your way out of it. Shame I don't have a dark bum, which maybe I could have re-rolled the goat head into dark bum and then been in a better position, but whatever. Okay. Avoid damage if we can on this guy. So then we just have the big foot now to consider. This seems to be a fear version of the Bigfoot, so if I just manage to not kill myself. He moves fairly slowly. And that unlocks Mom's knife. So that's what we needed. Now we can go down this way. We have the D6. So if we get pedestal items on the red chest items, maybe it's called Dark Room, not Dark Place. Yeah, it would have had to have been pedestal items though. And since we don't have that, now we are just looking for the lamb. We can pop the lamb card. If we can get through rooms without dying and taking damage, that's great. And maybe then we'll get some more red chest items. And maybe then that would help us a little bit against the lamb. But honestly, I think you're flipping a coin as far as whether you're going to actually take or negate damage per room. Just even troll bombs and spiders and things will potentially be problems. I'm just gonna have to be real careful to avoid taking damage more than killing the enemies. 'Cause he's doing all these kinds of slow down attacks on me. Yep, that went poorly. Okay. Now you can fairly safely take out this guy. This room is not big enough for those enemies, though. And there's no item that's like keys equals damage or something. So getting more keys at this point is pointless. Like, unless we run into the key beggar, which I don't think that happens either. All the glowing creep. We didn't get any guppy items, I think, at all in this run, which is kind of a rarity. Right, cracked mirror for boomerang tears. I should have probably re-rolled that, but I don't think I had touched cracked mirror before, so that's gonna be my reasoning for that. That being said, also, I don't know how many items really would have helped anyways. Like, unless we could get Guppy's head, which might help a little bit. See my little revenge dead bird, revenge fly equivalent is doing some damage. 2 clubs would be bombs. So now we have 2 bombs, which maybe if we find a secret room that there'll be an argument for that. See. Yeah, there might be a secret room here. Then there could be a secret room above or below also. This is kind of the worst. Oh, give me a chance, game. Give me a chance. Right, we are not doing well. And getting into a secret room and bombing in and out of a secret room is probably not going to help that enough. This is why range is important. Yeah, and we can only wander back and forth collecting health so much before we have collected everything. So even if we did find a secret room, which can the secret room be theoretically where the Mega Satan is? I would guess no. One, just hit it. Yep, Chewie is about the only one that is weak enough to die with my attack. My attack level, you would think it would be high enough, but it really isn't. Yep. And Chewie at one time was one of the more bullet spongy characters. Yep. Okay, well, let's see. What does that then put us? Like, we didn't get all the way to the lamb, which would have been the last completion mark to get for Isaac, and probably would have unlocked another item. But we did unlock Mom's Life, so now there is a lot higher chance of success, particularly on other characters. At a certain point, we might want to start doing Edens on hard, but I think we'll do one last runs on that, and we have enough time here, I think, to just try and boss rush mode with Magdalene. Nope, you know what, that didn't even work well, so we'll just hold down the R button and start over. Go for the big rooms. I shouldn't have gone here. This is going to be about just getting really lucky and not doing any strategies or anything special. As far as just getting to Mom's foot and beating Mom's foot. If we magically run by the item room and have a Mom's Heart on the first run, then that fixes a lot of things. Even picking up those coins, not worth it. We have no bombs. Let's see. Boy, do you feel slow again once you're back to the beginning. Or I definitely feel slow. Mega Tears with then soy milk, or soy milk then Mega Tears would be cool, but you'd almost have to have challenges or both items on the floor at the same time to know that's what's going on, or that's an option. Yeah, we desperately need just like shot speed up, full health. Yeah. Continue down the path, I guess. I feel like sometimes in the early Isaac metagame too, you have runs where you take damage and then they give you red hearts a lot more, as if it is programmed specifically to kind of balance all that back out to you. Yeah, that's nice. Book of Secrets. Telling me where the secret rooms are. Which, yeah, it's questionable. Maybe I should use the Book of Secrets to see what the secrets are. But I think I would use Yumheart otherwise. There we go. Moving on. Tears Up. We now know what the Tears Up pill looks like. Take the 2 soul hearts and move on. Curse of the Labyrinth, extra large, which kind of ruins your run, doesn't it? Probably. Like, I'd have a hard time believing it isn't going to make it more difficult to get through a floor. Let's see. There you go. Sure. Change all the pedestal items in a floor. You don't even know what the pedestal items are. There's enough variety in the different floor layouts that you're not going to create a scenario where you can look at a map and very quickly figure out that I heard it go off. Figure out that one way is the right way and another way is the wrong way. There we go. Monstrous Tooth. I don't think we've gotten that before. We should check to see what that does. It summons monster. Nope, we don't want that. So, I could very well have used the 4 to reroll that. Or take what was there originally, I guess would have been the right way to say that. It's gonna hurry. Not worry about getting coins or keys or opening chests, just, you know, straight up leaving them is the right move. Here, we'll go in circles. We'll see this. We'll hit this. Do we have anything worth buying? I'll take this. Where is the path? Quit taking damage. Man, that is a second item that could have been re-rolled or collected differently. I am having a hard time finding the boss. Where is it? It's just like on the completely other side of the map. Why am I wasting time finding this room? Yeah, it would probably be nice if you could just roll back into that and touch it again. But now I'm wasting time getting coins. So I just went the entirely wrong direction. And I guess if you have a double X wide floor, that's totally doable. Let's see. That was just like the worst floor layout I've ever seen. Just awful. Huge waste of time. And are we clearing 2 floors by fighting 2 bosses in a row? Like this is Caves XL. Speed up. And then Polycyphers Double Trouble. Gotta be better at not taking damage. That guy popped up right on me. One more hit and we're dead. Yeah, now knowing that you have to beat the boss rush in a certain amount of time, in 20 minutes, that does help you potentially. It helps me make recordings a little bit better because I can say, yeah, I know that this run could potentially be abandoned or just fail miserably in 20 minutes, whereas normally an Isaac run can go anywhere from a couple of minutes to more likely an hour and a half or more. Let's see. Trying to get through the floor as quickly as possible using our glasses, which, yeah, these glasses save you bombs, and by saving you bombs, Yep. You then aren't wasting a whole bunch of time. Sorry, I went quiet there. Yeah, by saving you bombs, you're not wasting a whole bunch of time trying to look for secret rooms. And even if you weren't boss rushing, that could be extremely pleasant to experience. I could see an argument to just always starting with the glasses, the X-ray glasses, after you've found, say, 100 secret rooms. Just always unlocking them. That's something I guess you would, if you wanted more of a guaranteed victory RPG experience, you would definitely have happen. Once you've proved the mastery of something, instead of the game getting harder, the game gets easier. Where Isaac, it goes the exact opposite direction. The more you prove your mastery, the more it unlocks more difficult levels. Particularly with the DLCs. running past that, we'll refill our health. Let's go in here. Sure, take him from me. Potentially reduce our damage. Soul Heart and Balm, I guess, and just move on. Pills. We knew that was bad gas. We knew. Let's see, what's this? Range up, range up, speed up. Great. Excellent. He's gonna put all this red creep on the ground and have his eyes flying around and brimstone. Doesn't quite feel fair. Just how much different things he can do. What this probably shows when you see a character with so much variety as far as attack patterns, is it shows that you really couldn't add any more items into it. Let's see. So Mom's knife was 100. We now have 119 secrets unlocked. There's 118 secrets, it says here. 119 achievements. So one of my achievements probably isn't actually centered around an unlock. Seems like there's still some things that are fairly simplistic that we haven't unlocked that probably just boil down to having specific characters get a completion mark. But after all is said and done, we are filling in these gaps fairly in large amounts. There's one long run of things we haven't unlocked. And there's 3 things we haven't unlocked. And then there's another group of 3 things we haven't unlocked. I would almost assume that if you see a group of 3 things, it's probably one path as a character going to the chest or to the dark place. And a run of 6 has a high chance of being a specific character in which we haven't done either of that. So, yeah. But then when you have a run of 12, 13 locked items later on here, that implies to me that's something else that has to be unlocked. Probably by playing on hard mode. That would be my guess. Unless that's just 12 things for the Lost to unlock, which it could be. Yep. There's possibly one of the levels of something. Yep. Unlocked. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Yep. I would think this long line at the end is all Lost stuff. But maybe there's 2 lines. Maybe there's a line of things that the Lost unlocks, and then there's a line of things that that the Lost itself gets for beating bosses. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I doubt we have like 12 items here that are specifically centered around unlocks behind the Lost. Honestly, I think the mind, the body, and the spirit are the only things that the Lost has actually unlocks. but maybe he unlocks some other stuff. And item-wise, we're still going through this list, and clearly there's still a few things. We still haven't gotten Super Meat Boy, Super Bandage Girl. But this is definitely approaching the point where I think we are at close to that 80% mark. And it is going to get fairly repetitive to try and get some of these bosses past a certain point. Azazel is a great example of that. Lazarus actually should be doable. And I just don't know if we're going to have all these completion marks done by the end of this series, or if we should just kind of wrap up. If we ended right now, I would be more than satisfied. I would say, you know what, this is a great starting point to go get Repentance. Not Repentance, but to go get Afterbirth and start playing Afterbirth at this point. But then I would probably want to put another 30 to 60 hours into Afterbirth, and maybe I would get 80% of everything combined between Rebirth and Afterbirth together, and then I would play Afterbirth Plus, and then get about 80% of everything unlocked in Afterbirth Plus, and then play Repentance. And then you would probably still, or at my level of skill, I probably still would be somewhere around 80 to maybe even 60% complete once I got all the DLC, and I still probably would be fairly burned out and ready to put Binding of Isaac on the back burner for a few years and come back to it later. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.